what do I really want to talk to you guys about today? There are so many things that I think about during random times, like while I'm cooking, or when I'm taking a bath, or when I'm going to sleep, or while I'm watching a random YouTube video, or when I listen to my audiobooks on Audible, or listening to a podcast. There's so many things that literally cross my mind that I want to talk to you guys, that I want to share with you guys. And when I'm confessing here, when I actually sit in front of the camera to start talking, my brain just freezes. I don't even know, because I think that's my problem too, because I don't sit and script my videos. I don't write down all the things, all the thoughts that comes to my mind, in a preparation to talk to you guys for later. So I think that's the problem. And I just don't like the concept of just scripting and reading from that, and just even looking at it. I have my laptop right in front of me, but I just can't do it. I don't know why. It just feels so artificial to me, even though it helps you. Scripting something helps you. You can look at it, you can get more ideas and points that you want to talk about, but for some reason it just doesn't work for me. So I do write down 1 or 2 points that I want to talk around, and then go from there. I just click record and then just start talking, because that's the most natural way I can talk to you guys, and I think that's the most engaging way of talking. And I can sure bring all these together, brief it up, and put it 10 lessons I learned last year, 15 lessons. I think I've done 1 or 2 videos like that. Those were good, but sometimes I just go unplugged. I like just talking and letting you guys know what I have actually been going through. And this year, 2024, it didn't start, honestly, it did not start properly for me. It did not start the way I wanted it to go, even though this year is such a much anticipated year in my life. There are so many good things that's coming that I'm going to reveal to you guys about in my future videos. But so I was sort of in this fantasy world where I'm oh my god, 2024, finally, the year that I've been waiting for all my life, for something that's going to come up, which I'm not ready to reveal right now. But if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of have an idea of what's going on right now and what's coming. But that is something that I have reserved to my close friends and friends outside my closest circle for now, but I will reveal about it. But coming back to the point, this year did not start the way I wanted it to be. And the reason is that I felt sick. Okay, I felt sick, and I had fever, I had high temperature, and I was down and pinned to bed for I think I lost around 8 days of work. I couldn't go to work. It started from December, it started during the Christmas time. We had to cancel most of the dinner plans we had, I had with my friends and other, family members and all that. We had to cancel everything, and we were all sick, and we were all stuck to our homes, and that's it. That's how my new year actually began, and it started with Christmas, and it extended through Christmas. Through my new year, I was sitting here, the same chair, not doing nothing on my New Year's Eve. Not that I go crazy during my New Year's, but you don't really want to spend your time just sitting in your house alone, without being able to spend that time with your loved ones. Nobody wants that. At least you want to be with them in a house, doing something nice, and just being able to say Happy New Year to each other and give a kiss or a hug, and just being able to physically be present is all that I wanted this year, this new year beginning. But I did not get that, and that wasn't good for me. And on top of it all, my mom got a little sick. She was not feeling well, and my parents are in Dubai, and they had to go back to India to get some checkups done, and it wasn't great news from there. And actually, honestly, if I remember correctly, this was the first year that we didn't really could wish each other Happy New Year in the literal sense, in a happy sense. We usually, most of the time, we are all in four different places. My mom would be in India on her vacation, my dad would be in Dubai, I would be here, and my brother he's in Australia. And so we all we have a WhatsApp group, and we come together and we do something we wish each other, and we have to keep track of all these 4 time zones. But this year, my mom and dad, they were together, but we just didn't feel it. We didn't feel it was a happy new year genuinely. And it actually made me think about a lot of things and taught me so much. The first thing that I learned is that your health is everything. Your health is everything. I'm in a position where I am making decent money with my job. I like my job. I like the place that I'm working with, and I'm in a position where I can actually ease off from the gas pedal a little bit. Not I'm completely settled or anything, but I am to me, the money that I'm making right now is enough, and I'm able to save the percentage of amount that I want to save, and that's okay for me, and it's enough. But I choose to go to work like every day and get more hours and like not lose a Saturday. And if I have to go in on a Saturday to work, I will go and I will trade my time to work for money. And this New Year and the experience that I had with my mom and also myself, like I was sick, my mom was sick, and we were like literally asking each other. I'm more concerned about my mom. I'm asking, how are you feeling? How is your health, and what are the results and everything? What did this doctor say? What did that doctor say? And she is asking me, before even answering to me, she's asking me, how is your fever? Oh my God, you have cough, and are you not eating well? And your immunity is always like not, you don't take care of yourself, and your immunity is always like low, and that's why you're getting this, and don't drink cold water, and all the typical brown parent thing. And I was like, oh my God, my mom is not even like, she is concerned about her health and she is worried about her health, but she's more worried about my fever, while she has more serious problems to deal with. And honestly, I learned that health is everything, and I'm guilty about this. Like I am conscious about my health, but I don't think I am actually really as conscious as I should be about my health. And really give more importance to your health and your body, because how much ever money you make, less or small or whatever, big or whatever, if you don't have the health to spend it on, if you don't have the health to stay active, to go to places you want to go, to do the things you want to do, if you are in constant pain, you have lost the game. Like you don't have anything left. Even if you have like $100,000 in your account, you are poor because you don't have your health. And I'm stressing on this thing that please take care of your health, because your health is going to affect your mental stability too, like your mental health too, right? You're always thinking about the pain. You're always, you're guessing, you're thinking what went wrong, and it just takes away so much energy from your life. So please, as we get older, our health only deteriorates. So please take care of your health. Drink more water. As cheesy and as whatever it may sound, I don't care. Just drink more water and eat healthy and detox once in a while, and keep a track of your weight and do regular checkups. And cholesterol is one thing that is a villain. We always try and check for our sugar levels, and we check for our blood pressure and everything, but there is one hidden villain that comes into picture later in your life, and it might be too late. That's your cholesterol level. Get your cholesterol levels checked. If you are a woman, do a screening, a mammography for breast issues or breast cancer. I don't want to like trigger anyone, but I'm just saying, we have more issues that can come to us as women. So please, that's my first lesson, and I think that's the most valuable lesson that I already learned within 1 month of getting into 2024, and I wanted to share that with you. Now, the second thing, this is something that I already knew and I'm already super hyper aware about, is the value of time. So when you make enough money, it's up to you to decide what's enough for you and what is not enough for you, and if you want to work more for more money. But I think at a certain point, you have to stop working for money, and you have to start using that money to buy back your time, to buy back all the time that you put in to get to that money, to get to that amount, because money will come as you grow older, as you get more experience, as you start experimenting with new things and new jobs and learn more. Money is going to come. It's only going to come more. You're only going to get a promotion. You're not going to get depromoted in a job. You're only going to find a new job that pays you better. So money is going to come later in your life, as you go. But time is something that is being depleted from you. Alright, I'm sorry about the change in locations. My landlord just came to clean up and everything, so I had to pause the video and go talk to her and all that. So yeah, sorry about that. Also, in that location, where I was sitting, the sun was kind of falling on my face, and those blinds were creating a pattern or something, and it's really annoying even for me, and it's going to be annoying for you too. I really wish I have this sort of a nice YouTube setup where I don't have to move around, shift things around, and clean up the room before I make the video and make it look presentable and all that. Just really wish I had everything set up and ready to go, and when I am going to record my video, I just have to dress up and go sit there and press record. I'm getting there, but bear with me for now, okay? And it also sort of messes up with my flow. I was actually talking my heart out. Coming back to a conversation, I was talking to my dad about, my mom's new situation, and he was telling me a few stuff about, he has lived all his life working with a job and providing for us honestly, like, it has gotten us so far, and he has been so generous and helpful and supportive, and he's been always a support system for us. But there is not one single day that I don't remember him not going to work. I don't know if I said that right, but you get the point. Like, there is no one day that I remember him not going to work. He's been working all his life, and I know he's somebody who likes to travel, who likes to see places. He's gone to a few places, he's traveled and everything, him and my mom. But once this thing happened, he was like, we had so many plans. We were thinking of like a nice, bigger sort of like a world tour. And now that she's not keeping well and she's not in a actual good physical state to be like traveling long distance, we don't know what to, I'm like, I don't know. I just felt so bad. And I know that it's just a time, when we are young and healthy, we think we have all the time in the world to do whatever we want. We can travel, we can go where we want. So we just put that all aside. Like, we put that off in the pursuit of making more money, which we actually eventually don't end up using to enjoy all the experiences that you want to have. So in this book, Die with Zero, Bill Perkins talks about how you have to bucket your life into different sections, and how you have to fit in your experiences and things that you want to do in certain buckets of life, like according to your age. If you are younger and you want to do something, if you want to go traveling, if you want to experience certain things, I'm telling you, please do it. Because as you get older, those priorities change. That's one. They'll change they'll change for the time, but your wanting to go will not change. Like, it'll be there. It will be so dormant that you will not even realize that it's there until you reach the end of your life. It might sound morbid, but I'm so sorry. I'm really reflective of the things that I do, and I'm really very super conscious about what my purpose in life is. And if anything that I want you guys to like absorb from my channel is this awakening about how you spend your time efficiently, and most importantly, how you spend your time meaningfully. And this is that book. Actually, honestly, this is such a beautiful book. You can get this paperback version on Amazon. I bought this from Amazon, but I'm also listening to it on Audible, the streaming, the platform where you can like get audiobooks. But I love it, and it really gives you nice perspectives about life and time and money and life energy and everything. And it really puts you into a place where you are very conscious about how you spend your time, with whom you spend your time, where you spend your time, and what do you do with your time, which is not infinite, which is finite. The time that we have in this world is finite. So if there's anything that we have to try and preserve, is our energy and what we do with that time. So I have this list of things that I want to do. Like, this year 2024, I have made a conscious decision to try and travel more, because I love to travel and I want to do things. You know what I want to do? There are like two concepts of travel, right? You travel destination based. Like, you will be like, hey, I want to travel to Japan. Oh, I want to go to Hawaii. Those are like destination based travels. But what I want to do is experience based travels. Like, there's no point going to Japan and not knowing what to do in Japan and just saying that I went to Japan and just striking off that one country from your travel list. Like, for me, I want to have experiences. Like, I want to do things. I want to go on a hot air balloon. I don't care what country that is in. I'll do it from India. I'll do it from China. I might do it from here. So it's the experience based travel that I want to do. Like, I want to do river rafting. I've never done river rafting, and I don't care what country I do that from. You know what I mean? So I really so that's really interesting. I want to like read out to you guys all the experiences that I want to have in near future. Again, not going to delay gratification it. I'm going to try and fit that all into my travel bucket list and try and check out some of the stuff that I can, while I can, and while I have the health to do it. So yeah, here are the list of things that I have made on Notion that I want to do. 1. Flyon. Flyon is a company in New York where they take you on helicopter rides over Manhattan and shows you like beautiful views of New York from up above. They have different times that they do it. They do it like a sunset one, there is a night one. Oh my god, I love it. It is pretty pricey, but I want to do it. Like, I would love to get that beautiful view of New York and Manhattan, oh my god, like on a helicopter, like from up above, and make some cool videos out of it. Like, that would be such a nice experience. Again, I am not looking to go to New York just to go to New York. I'm looking to do this, and because this thing is available in New York, I am going to New York to do that. You know what I mean? So that's traveling based on experiences. So you can say you did this Instead of saying you went there and not knowing what you would do going there to a country, I want to do a winter zip lining, which takes timing and bit of a luck to do, because winter zip lining is it's less common sort of a thing, and to actually have like a zip lining when it's snowing is like super picky. But I don't know, I might be able to do that. I want to go to a lantern festival because it's magical and I'm dreamy and I love it. When that started when after I watched the animation movie Tangled. Oh my god, the lantern fest and the lantern thing that happens when they sit on that little tiny cute boat is like magical. I'm a dreamy girl. I accept that. Niagara Falls, I've been to Niagara Falls, but I want to go there again. I want to fly over Hawaii. Like, I want to fly over Hawaii again on a helicopter and also take a boat ride, because I heard that both of those versions of Hawaii is like super beautiful. Then I want to go to a Coldplay concert. I want to do that. I want to do snowboarding, even though I might fall down and break my leg, but I still want to do it, learn that. I want to jump down a waterfall. Oh my god, I want to jump down a waterfall, like not like from super high waterfall, but I just want to like get that experience of like jumping off a cliff, like jumping into water. Oh my god. So you get what I'm saying, right? So these are experiences that I want to have, and the reason why I'm sharing all this with you guys is because I want to have that accountability and really like come back and rewatch this video. I'll come back and rewatch this video to see the day I posted it and the day I wanted to do it, and I want to check off the things that I just mentioned. There are so many other things on my list, but these are like the few things that I really want to do. And if you're watching this and if you're like me, if you love the comfort of home but you also like going out and having travel experiences and everything, hit me up on Instagram, and maybe we can be friends and maybe we can plan a trip together. I would really love that. Like, if you are that sort of a person, just hit me up. Okay, I would love to know who you are, what your interests are, and if we align, if our values align, we're gonna be friends. I'm telling you, anybody who vibes with me, even at work, I don't actively look to make friends, and that is something that I really learned. I cannot like make friends to make friends, because the place I work, we have at least 30 people working in the same office. It's a big office, the same office. We're talking to each other, we're collaborating and helping and supporting and everything. But even with that, there are certain people who are yours. Like, there are certain people who you don't even have to like make an effort to be friends with them or have a nice relationship with them, like good co-worker, bestie sort of a situation with them. It just happens. And then there are some people who, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, or no matter how good you are as I'm not saying I'm so good as a person that everybody has to be my friend. No matter how good you treat them, they're just gonna be BITCHES to you. Like, you cannot change that. They have their own set of people. So to me, it's so valuable when I find my tribe. Like, most people are not awake. Like, most people are not purposeful in life. And when I find someone like that, I want to be friends. And I want to want us to have like this nice community of people who love all these things, who's driven, who wants to grow, who is always reflective of themselves. And that's so me, if that's not obvious by now. But yeah, if you love to have experiences, any of the experiences that I mentioned, or if you have other experiences that you think is cool, hit me up. Let's try and meet and let's be friends, and it'll be nice, it'll be cool. I think, I only spoke about like 2 or 3 things in this video, and I think I'm done. There's so much more that I want to talk about, but I think it's too much, like, if I talk a lot. So I think I'm done, and I really wish you got some perspective out of these videos that I make. And if you really enjoy these kind of videos, let me know, and show me some love and hit that like button for me, and subscribe to my channel if you really. I know it sounds a little artificial, right? But you know what, I have to say that, because if I have to keep making videos like this, there is something called YouTube algorithm, just like universe algorithm sends you things and sends you signs of things that you should do. If my video landed on your homepage and you clicked on my video and you watched my video up until this point, dude, like men, women, whoever, you are my kind, and you have been called for this. So it's not just the YouTube algorithm that's worked for you, it's the algorithm of the universe. Like, I like to think like that. When you start thinking about something, when you manifest something and you start taking tiny actions towards something, the universe brings you things, like, shows you things and shows you people that you can connect with and grow together. So yeah, all of this to say that please subscribe to my channel if you like content like this, and let me know what you want to listen to next time. I'll keep talking about all these life lessons that I learned. Every day I come back and I ask myself, what is this one thing that I learned today? Some are not great lessons, some are not good lessons, some are bad lessons, but it's still a lesson, right? It's still a data point for you to refer back to later, so you can work on that. And I just love that. And hope you guys have an awesome, beautiful blessed new year 2024, and keep an eye out on all the exciting things that I want to talk to you guys about a little nice life update that I want to tell you guys about. Oh my god, I'm already blushing. Okay, so that's that. I'll let you know when the time comes, and stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.